Hello all. Today's topic for discussion is business environment. So before going deep into the topic, I should tell you what business environment is. So business environment is basically all the internal and external factors that will affect your business functions. So this business functions may be including the employees of your business, maybe the customers of your business, maybe the management, maybe the demand and supply of your business, and also the business regulations may become a factor which will affect your business. So in this video, the learning objective is that you will learn what business is and you will learn what is an environment as a whole. And when you distinguish these two, and you will learn in together what business environment is and what are its nature and objectives. And also we'll discuss what are the types of business environment that are affecting your company or your business. Okay, so let's get started. So basically, what is a business? How can you define a business? Business is a human activity carried out by the unified effort of different categories of people to produce the wealth through production and distribution of the goods and services. So basically, it's a human activity that is carried out by a different variety of people from different categories. Okay, and why are these different variety of people performing in this? They are performing in order to produce the wealth. So how are they going to produce the wealth? That is through the production and the distribution of goods and services. So simply when you speak, it is a group activity which will promote wealth to you. Okay, so how will you define a business? According to Malvin, business is the way by which men make their living. So how men make their living, that way is known as business. According to Bayard, it is said that business is an institution organized and operated to provide goods and services to society under the incentive of private gain. So what is the main motive of a business? Profit making. Profit making or wealth making is the main motive of any business. So one way, this is an institution which is organized and is operating to provide goods and services to the society. But is this only a service? No. But this main motive of a business is to promote wealth and to get a private gain, that is your profit. Okay, so that is all about business. So let me explain what an environment is. So this I am explaining this two things separately. What an environment is? So environment is basically the birth, growth and continuous development of organization are influenced by a wide range of variables like employees, customers, suppliers, producers, competition, etc. As I told you, there will be internal and external factors. So all these factors or variables together are comparatively or combinedly known as an environment. So when you describe business separately and environment separately, let us see how you will describe a business environment as a whole. So business environment refers to those aspects of the surroundings of business enterprise which affect or influence its operation and determine its effectiveness. So all the surroundings of your business enterprise is determined as a business environment. So this business surroundings, all these factors will affect or influence its operation and determine its effectiveness. So as I already told you, all the internal and external surroundings of your business enterprise will affect your business in some way. So that is why it is very important for you to learn what business environment is and how the factors will affect any business. So according to Kate Davis, business environment is the aggregate of all conditions, events and influence that surrounds and affects it. So basically, it's a combination of all the conditions and events that are happening around your business enterprise. So I hope that's clear. Okay, now what are the nature of business environment? What is the main nature? You should know what business environment is like and how it is working. So if I say a business environment is very complex, So the first nature which is described is it is complex. So why would you say the business environment is complex? Let's see. Environment consists of a number of factors, events, conditions arising from different sources. Yes, which impact business, thus making the business complex. So we know that there are so many conditions, so many variables, so many factors, and so many events that will affect your business. And these conditions are not arising from one single source. These conditions will be arising from different sources. So when these factors from different sources are affecting or having an impact on your business, this will make your business more complex than making it more simple to work. So that is why the first nature of business is described as complex. You get it? So the second nature is interdependence. Why would you say the business environment is interdependent? Let's see. The factors affecting business environment like social, economic, legal, cultural factors are all interdependent. Yes, if you look into the external environment that is going to affect your business, all the factors like social, economic, legal, cultural, all the factors will be interdependent. If you're going to start a business in a new locality, you will have to answer all these factors like social impact of starting a new business, or economic impact of starting a new business or an industry. What are the legal proceedings which will have you will have to undergo, and what are the cultural impacts that will affect when you start a new business in a specific locality. So when you connect all these things together, it is, I would say, that is interdependent, and that is why it is a next nature of a business environment. Okay, what is the third nature? It is dynamic. What do you mean by dynamic? It is like it keep on changing. So business environment is also like that. It keeps on changing in terms of technological improvement, changes in consumer preferences, and entry of new competitors. So when all these factors are considered, you would say that business environment will keep on changing. It's not rigid, it's always dynamic. Okay, what are the next nature? It is specific and general forces. So specific forces affects individual enterprises directly and immediately, whereas general forces have impact on all business environments. So particularly if you see one particular business in one single locality, there will be some specific forces. Maybe it will be a political force, maybe it will be a legal force, any hindrances. There will be issues when you start a new business in a new locality, isn't it? So when you see that specific forces will always affect an individual enterprise, that will affect the individual enterprise directly, whereas general forces will always affect like a whole business enterprise. So specific forces, if you say, it will be like investors, customers, or competitors. It will be competitors. So what do you call general forces? General forces are, maybe it will be, as I already told you, it will be political, legal forces, technological conditions, all these things. So specific forces and general forces will combinedly or individually affect any business enterprise. So that is why that is also another nature of business environment. Forecasting, next is forecasting is not possible for all the developments. So it is said that forecasting is not possible always when you look for all developments. Many developments such as interest rate fluctuations of the customers, right, rate of inflation, etc., difficult to predict on long term basis, which makes difficult to maintain business environment. So you cannot always predict all the things that will affect your business. So that is why that is also considered as an important nature of business environment. So these are the nature of business environment. So what's next? What are the objectives of business environment? So the first objective given is Knowledge of information. So every businessman should be aware about the current environment of business to change accordingly. Since business environment is very dynamic, a businessman should be very focused enough and should be aware enough to know about the current environment prevailing in the market. Maybe the current environment, if you would say, it may be a market, the demand, the supply of your product, and maybe the competitors that are awaiting in the market. So all these things a businessman should be aware of. Okay, so basis of decision, it contains all the information which is needed for taking good decision. For example, if you say, if a business knows about its competitors, suppliers, customers, they take decision about price, purchase, salary, etc. If you know all the information, that is both internally what are the needs of your business, both externally what are the needs of your business, who are your competitors, what is the demand for your product, how can you supply your product, to what extent you can make a decision on the price. If you know all the thing, a businessman can take very good decision regarding these products or regarding your business. So that is why the main objective of business environment is that to learn about all these environment together and take better decisions. Okay, next is, what is the main objective of learning a business environment? So it is helpful in making of policies. So decisions and policies and strategies, everything is interconnected. So for making good business policies, one need to know and scan business through business environment. So simply if I say a businessman should be aware about the business environment. What is business environment? All the factors that are affecting your business. So what are these factors? It will be internal factors as well as external factors. What are your internal factors? It will be your employee decisions and union and all those things. What is happening inside your business? What is external environment? What is happening outside your business? That is like economic factors, social factors, legal factors. So when a businessman knows about all these environment, he'll be in a position to take good decision, and also he'll be in a position to take or make good policies. So that is all a brief of all these things. Okay, now let's see. What are the types of business environment? So we were talking about types of business environment from the very beginning. So you will have internal environment and also external environment. So in this video, I'll just focus on basically what an internal environment and external environment is. And in the next video, I'll go through all the internal factors and external factors in detail. Okay, so if I would say, what are some of the examples of internal environment? They are financial resources. So what are the financial positions happening or financial things happening in your company? Physical and human resources. What are physical and human resources? It's your personnel who is working inside the company, that is your employees. Okay, objectives of business. What is the main objective, or what is the like goal of your business, or what is the mission, vision of your business? That will come under internal environment. What is your work environment inside the organization? Okay, what is corporate image? What is your brand image outside? That is, what is labor management relationship, and what are the technological capabilities available? So all the things which is happening inside your organization will come under internal environment. And in external environment, there are two types of external environment, that is micro environment and macro environment. So as a whole, let's discuss what internal environment is. So it is just told the same, that internal environment refers to factors existing within a business firm. So whatever happens inside a business organization, it will be called as internal environment. So these factors are generally regarded as controllable factors because the company has control over these factors. So If you are a good businessman, you can control internal factors very easily, because you will have an idea of what is happening inside your company in all sectors, like in financial sector, your human resource, your work environment, your brand image, whatever it is. You will have a good idea of, if you have a good idea of all these things, you can easily control them, you can easily change them, and you can easily make it to your track. Okay, but what about external environment? Let's see. External environment refers to factors existing outside the business firm. So as I told you, the what the social environment, legal, social, political, economic, and all these things will come under external environment, which will affect your business. Whatever is not affecting your business is not in our concern. So whatever factors is affecting your business, it will come under external environment. So external environment are beyond the control of a company. Hence, its success depends to the adaptability of the environment. So if a firm is able to withstand the external environment or that is affecting your company or your firm, then you are a good businessman and your business is going really well. Okay, so that is how, if a company can withstand all these factors affecting your company, that is your external factors like social impact, your government policies, your political factors, your economic factors, and all these factors, if you can withstand it, it means it's the success of your company. Okay, so again, external environment is divided into two things, that is micro environment and macro environment. So micro environment and macro environment, what are they? The factors or elements in a firm's immediate environment, that is known as whatever is happening inside your company, the immediate environment will be classified as this micro and macro, which we will discuss in detail in the coming environment, sorry, in the coming video. Okay, so that is all about today's topic, like business environment. And thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me directly. So that's it. Thank you.